Yo. I know y'all seen the new videos I just dropped. The Chief Keef. I'm about to drop the Lil Durk one soon. I got a lot of bangers. Y'all even seen the FBG Butter one. So I want y'all to tap in and tell me what y'all think. But yo, I'm going back, dropping some of the 63rd guys again. So for this one, y'all, I got you a 63rd guy. But I mean, he is a guy that's like, he doesn't know what side to stand on. He want to make his own lane, but man, he could have changed 63rd, y'all. He could have changed and he had the best chance, y'all, of getting these guys out of the street, y'all. I'm gonna tell you who the guy is. Famous Dex, y'all, who currently goes by Dexter. But you know what? When he first started, his name was Black Migo Dex. If y'all know, you can look it up. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're new to this, look it up. Black Migo Dex. That was his name. But yo, I got Famous Dex with y'all. The reason why, yo, this one I have to do this one. There's no way I was not gonna do this one. Listen to the story real quick. Famous Dex is one of those guys. When he first started, like, he was in the background. You remember how I was talking about like FBG Butter? He was always in the background of every Little J's video. But Famous Dex was another sidekick or another background guy, just like FBG Butter. I swear to God to you. If you have a question mark on this statement, please look it up. And this whole entire video, by the way, it's not about me going crazy on Famous Dex. I have nothing against Famous Dex. I don't know who the guy is. I just see him. I'm just talking literally as a fan, just found the drill stuff during that time from 2012. So I've seen it all. And if anyone could have made a big difference for the 63rd guys, like I said, Famous Dex would have been that person, y'all. But by the way, his full name is Dexter Taiwan Gore Jr., y'all. Famous Dex, y'all. And he is currently 31 years old. Was born in September 6, 1993, y'all. But Dexter, Famous Dex, Black Migo Dex, whatever you want to go by, when he first started, y'all, I've seen him in every Little J's video. When I mean Little J, I'm talking about King Little J. But at the time, it was Little J. There was no such a thing as King Little J. He ended up adding that down the road once he started getting more popular. But Little J had Famous Dex in every video, y'all. Like, he was like the hype man. Like, I guess he had the guy that probably had the lean. He had the ladies probably. Like, that's what I did a little homework on that. Somebody was saying that's why they had Famous Dex on. They used to walk with Famous Dex. Somebody from 60 Stars said that. They said Famous Dex was that one dude. Like, he was always fresh as hell. And I always got that vibe from him. He had all the drugs. He had all those XYZ. So that's how they fit him into the FBG crew somehow. But the thing with Famous Dex though, I get a snake vibe out of him. Cause imagine, right? If you didn't know this, I'm gonna let you know it right now. The first person who signed, who got Famous Dex out of the hood was, you won't believe it. And then he always said he's the first at everything, and people always laugh at him. But Soulja Boy, y'all, Soulja Boy was the first person to actually signed Famous Dex, y'all. But that didn't last for a couple months. Something went down, but he already put him on his page. He promoted him, like he said, that's my new artist I'm signing. Like Soulja Boy literally is literally the first at everything. I know when he says that, people laugh, but if you really go back to your histories of certain things, like, I'm not gonna lie, Soulja Boy was the first person that signed Famous Dex and gave him a name. And then later on, Soulja Boy must have like had a beef with him or something went left, and Rich the Kid ended up taking over and then collaborating with Dex. And that's when like you started hearing Dexter this, Dexter that. He's dropped like Go Yard. That song goes hard. If you get a chance, listen to the song Famous Dex or Dexter Go Yard. That song goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, like, back to the main point I'm making. Dexter, like Famous Dex, after the problem with him, right? Imagine like I said, go to every Little J's videos, FBG. Like, at the time, clearly they go by FBG, right? They were promoting FBG. Like one of the main videos you want. Oh, by the way, you know what? Billionaire Black too. If you know, he's in FBG also. Billionaire Black. Like, I think he goes by just like Billy now, but Billionaire Black at the time he had, if you looking at Famous Dex, that was like his right hand guy. Famous Dex was with Billionaire Black every time. Matter of fact, they drop a mixtape together. If you can look it up, Billionaire Black and Famous Dex. But the whole point is those guys are FBG. They were like the face of FBG, y'all. Famous Dex cannot say he wasn't FBG. But the thing with Famous Dex, y'all, to show you how much of a snake he pulled, like I said, this is not personal. None of that. I don't know those guys. That's not my problem. But like the point is, like, he had a chance where he could have, like, even Lil J being locked up right now, like, end up going to jail like a couple before he caught this case that he caught right now. Like, Famous Dex had a chance to get it to get Little J out of the hood, move him out of the hood, like do something positive for him to get him away from Chirac. But guess what Famous Dex did after he got signed and he become big and making all his millions? He claimed that he didn't know no Little J, he didn't know nobody from FBG. Like, he was trying to be an industry groupie, trying to link up with the people that Little J and them wasn't really rocking with. Like, Famous Dex totally act like he didn't know who those FBG guys were, guys. Like, isn't that some snake move? Imagine, like, even, you know what, even if he wasn't going crazy about claiming them, but the easiest way he could have promoted those guys and helped them is drop a song with them, made a song with them. Like, if you Dexter featured Little J, even if you weren't tuning into the Little J at that time, but since if you're Famous Dex, you're signed now, you make a song with Little J or anyone from FBG, that would easily give these guys the little extra, you know what I'm saying, the little extra bump that they needed to explode, to expand, you know what I mean? But Famous Dex got in the industry and he disappeared on the whole FBG. And there's an interview that came out, matter of fact, where he was when people started calling him out on it. Famous Dex said that, by the way, I don't know if it was the drugs, that he ended up doing too much drugs. He started losing his mind, and his true colors started being exposed. I don't know if that's what it was. That's what happened to him once he got famous. But like, he was trying to make it seem like, yo, I was never FBG. That's what he said. He said he never was Flyboy Gang. He was never fly FBG. But you was never FBG. But every FBG videos, you was out there jumping, going crazy with your drugs. You turning up with them, getting all the credits in the videos, looking cool. More people knowing you because you in every FBG video. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to turn around and not giving those guys any credit and not doing anything to help them out of the hood or not doing anything for them at all, and you literally turn your back against them, I think I couldn't respect that. I think that was a fraud move. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not hating on Famous Dex. He has a song that I actually fuck with, which is Go Yard, and he has a song with that called Black Migo, featured Billionaire Black. But imagine Billionaire Black himself, like, was rocking with you every day. I got this put you in his videos and XYZs. If you did one little thing for him, one feature with him when you was up, that would have been helped him out. Even FBG Doc, matter of fact, FBG Doc too. Famous Dex wasn't a lot of his videos too. So because like I said, all those guys claim FBG. That was like a big rap crew at the time, going against Chief Keef and them. You know what I mean? But Famous Dex did nothing for those guys whatsoever once he got up. But you know what? Like, today, but you know what's crazy? When FBG Doc kept going though, he never stopped. He ended up getting his own hit, Slide. And Slide became the biggest song of all time. You know what I mean? That passed everything Famous Dex even did. But you know what's crazy? Even him, he didn't slap that at Famous Dex face, but he knew what Famous Dex was doing was some fraud move. You know what I'm saying? But if you're new to the channel, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button on, please, because I'm gonna keep dropping more bangers. But y'all, this video was not to aiming at Famous Dex and, you know, going crazy at him, like to start a war with him. That's not what it is. The whole point was Famous Dex did kind of pull a snake move when he was one of the guys that was like the positive guy in the crew, dancing, bringing that positive energy, which I salute. You know what I'm saying? Every crew need a positive guy like Famous Dex. But for him to turn around once he blew up and act like he didn't know those guys like that, it's crazy, y'all. But by the way, one of the main songs, you can see him jumping like crazy. Look it up, Little J, Hang With Me, freestyle or remix. Little J, Hang With Me. If you put that, you're gonna see the Famous Dex with that lean combination left and right. Or anything with Billionaire Black, put it like Billionaire Black features Famous Dex, Black Migo. You're gonna see that. There's way more videos. Famous Dex was everywhere in these videos. But once he blew up, I'm telling y'all, he disappeared and act like he didn't know anyone. But adios, y'all. More videos dropping soon. So however y'all feel about this video, please turn up in the comments. Let me know. Turn up. Let me know. But this is not for me to hate on Famous Dex or anything. That's just me keeping 100, just like as a fan.